Hello YouTube. Now, it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, and that's because I had a lot of exams and work. And now that it's summertime, I can continue uploading videos, and I'm gonna upload much more videos. And I'm gonna start with this Megaminx tutorial first, and then maybe perhaps Hexaminx, and then perhaps Fisher 4x4x6 Fisher Cube, and more videos to come. Just stay tuned, and yeah. So now for the Megaminx, I'll just start by scrambling it quickly, and yeah, basically this puzzle is actually a very easy puzzle to solve, and you don't really need any other algorithms other than the normal algorithms that you use. And I suggest you try to solve it yourself before actually coming to this video. And yeah, try. If you know how to solve the 3x3, you should be able to solve this. And just a bit more. Okay, so of course it's not as scrambled as it could be, but it's good enough for the purpose of this video. So what I like to do is I always like to start with the white center. And basically, look, this is the white center. You have these centers surrounding it, so you need to find the white pieces which correspond to these centers. And let's say that you want to find this white green. Now you can just, since you want the white to come here or here, but since this can easily come down here, you see now the whites are together, and you can rotate this so that it comes to the green like that. Now then you have, let's say, the purple here. This is the purple white piece. Now the problem is you need to put it here. So the easiest thing to do is to always take the purple above where it's supposed to be, so here, and then just rotate that to bring it down where it's meant to be. So now this purple white, we need to take it up here on this plane, and now that we've taken it on this plane, we can rotate it like this, put it on this plane, and then rotate it again so that it matches this. And now you do the same strategy for all the other edges, because as you can see, you basically find the piece. So the white blue piece, you take it away from this because you want it to be here, so you take it up here. Now you want to put it here, so you want to bring this here, you bring it here, you flip it twice again until it comes back where it's supposed to be. Now finally the red piece, which is just here, and again. Now that this is done, you can just insert the corners, and this is again very easy to do. You see, you just put them above where they're meant to be. So you bring this here, and then depending on what it is. So this, as you can see, it's going down like this. So what you can do is you can put this up here, bring this back, put it back down, just like that. And then again with this, you see, as you can see here, you do the same strategy. You put it up here, bring it in, put it back down. Now as for the last two, this one's here, same exact strategy. Up here, here, back down. Again, but now let's just change things quickly for a bit. Now what if you have it like this, where you can't bring it? Now if you know how to solve the 3x3, you'd be able to do this, but if you can't, then start like this. Basically what you want to do is put it up, flip it twice, bring this back down, and bring this here again. Now that it's on this face, what you can do is you can take it here, bring it in, put it back down. And now you see you've done the first face, and it's all connected to the right center. Now basically what you do is you want to fill these up. This is the part where you need to know 3x3 algorithm. So basically you want to insert this here. And just a moment, let me give you an analogy. So basically what we have here, you see, with this piece, sorry, you want this to go here, which is exactly the same as which is exactly the same as wanting this on a 3x3 to go here. So this piece to go here is the same as this piece to go here. Now, so basically on the 3x3 what we do is this. And pause the video if you can't follow, but and you see it put it where it is, and you should know this if you know how to solve the 3x3. Now with this one you do the same exact algorithm to put it where it is. It's just like a 3x3 exactly. Now what we need to do is we want to find the other pieces, and this is probably the hardest part in solving a Megaminx, and it's very annoying, especially when it comes to Hexaminx, for example. Now I can't even find it. Oh, so now we found this green purple. We're gonna put it above where it's meant to be. And you see here, this isn't above where it's meant to be because it has to turn twice to come here. So you need to take it to a position where it has to turn once. And you see here, and to bring it down here. This is also the same as that, the 3x3 move in bringing it down. So you do that algorithm to bring it down. And again, this is just the 3x3 part. You should know how to do this, and yeah. Okay, so now it's done. The first two layers done. This is where it gets kind of tricky, and basically what you have to do is, so you start at one place, here for example. You need to fill all of these. I don't know what shape you'd call this, but you need to fill all of them. So first start with this one, let's say. And it doesn't matter what order you started, but first you need to find the right corner. So this is the right corner. As you can see, it's the purple, yellow, orange, purple, yellow, orange. So basically what you do is you bring it such that it fits like that into its position. Then you find the two pieces which belong here. So we know that the orange yellow belongs here, so you bring that orange yellow up here so that it's matching the center. And since it has to come back here, you take it to the opposite side. So you see this has to come here, so you take it here, opposite. Then what you do is you turn this twice, you put this back down, put this in, put it back up, turn it twice back, and it puts it in without affecting anything, without affecting the other center things. Now you see this is here. You take it up, you put it opposite where it's meant to be. As you can see, it's opposite where it's meant to be. You turn this twice, put it down, put it up, put it in, flip it. Now you've done with one of them, and you can continue with all of the rest. And I'll just demonstrate one more and then go quickly. So as you can see, this green one belongs on the same plane, so you put it down, put it here, put it back. Then now you see what you have here is that this is in the right position, but it's flipped. And to fix that, you can just put it here, put it back up, put it back, like that, just to take it up here. Then as you can see, you put it opposite where it's meant to be, flip it twice, put it in, flip it back. And finally the last one, which is the blue-green one, which is just up here. You put it opposite where it's meant to be, flip it twice, take it down, put it in, take it up, flip it twice. And now that I've demonstrated two, I must go on quickly because this video will take too long. Now this is a very easy puzzle if you know how to solve the 3x3. So I messed up. Wow. But yeah, if you know how to solve a 3x3, so you should be able to solve it just by using this method. Like, this is the only new thing on the puzzle. Now yeah, let me just finish this, and yeah, I'll be right back. I'll just finish it, and now I'm back, and as you can see, I've done with everything, all of these shapes. And once you reach this stage, it becomes very easy. You just have to insert the corners and orient them correctly. Now this is in the right place, but it's not oriented correctly, so you remove it from where it was and try to orient it. So now it's right because it wants to go down, so you put it up, slide it in, put it down. And now you need to find, now this you see again is oriented correctly, so you is oriented incorrectly, sorry, but in the right place. Now you see it's in the correct position, you orient it, and yeah. Now you need to find the other pieces. So we need to find blue, pink, green, which is just up here. Again, this is very easy, it's all 3x3 knowledge, and really, if you don't know how to do this, I suggest you solve the 3x3 first for you, because you're just making life more difficult for no reason. Now you're done with all of those corners. You use the same exact algorithms you use on a 3x3 for inserting edges, which we also used here, down here. And yeah, basically you see this is where it's supposed to be. You use that algorithm. This one's supposed to be here, so we take it back like that. And the last one, as you can see, it's flipped, so we just replace it with a piece and put it back in like that. Now we're in the final layer. Now here again you use a 3x3 algorithm, but the way you do it is slightly different, because in a 3x3 what happens is once you get the cross, you can use other algorithms to change the cross and basically change it, which is now that's because I never learned the beginner method. I learned some F2L method the first time I learned how to solve the cube, which is really weird, but yeah. Now, so basically the first thing you have to do is you have to get all the gray edges upright. So basically what you do is you keep doing this algorithm, and it's the same algorithm you use on a 3x3 to make the cross. So it's this, and you keep doing it on a 3x3. You keep doing it until you get a cross like this cross. Now for Megaminx, what you do is you do it until you get a shape such that you have this shape and you have these two missing, these two which aren't upright. Then you take one of them, you orient it such a way that one of them is under you, facing you, and one of them is facing this way, and you use the same algorithm, and at this stage it would give you the full, it would make them all upright. Now that this is done, what you do is you use another algorithm to make them all match their centers. As you can see, two are matched, and this is very optimum, because what you want is you want two to be matched, because then what you can do is you use the algorithm and it doesn't affect these two, because you're working on this slice, so these two aren't affected, but all the other three are rotated around. Now to demonstrate how to do it if you didn't have two, I'm gonna just mess this up slightly. And yeah, now as you can see, I don't have two adjacent ones which are close to each other. So you start with one which is correct, or you just force one to be correct. So let's say I force this blue to be correct, and you work on this. Now this slice and this slice don't change. So you keep, but that means that if you keep cycling these three, you will never get the orange here, because this one is stationary here, so it will never move here. So because these two are stationary. So what you can do is, to make your life simpler, is to go to the orange, mess it up, because look, I'll show you what happens basically. So look, I'll show you the algorithm and show you what I mean. So look, now we have pink, green, and orange. Pink, orange, pink, green, orange, but we actually have pink, yellow, and green, as you can see here. Now by doing the algorithm, which is this 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 down, what it did is it alternated the pieces. You see, now they're not in the same place, but as you can see, this did not move and this did not move, so the orange can never come here while it's like this. So what you can do is you can mess this up. You can separate the orange and the blue. Oh, I messed up, didn't I? Yeah, I just made a slight small mistake, but it's fine, I fixed it. Because by messing the orange and the blue, because the orange and the blue were in such a way where they would never face each other, but now by messing them up, you have created two pairs which are next to each other. So what you do is, these two are the correct ones, so these two are correct, this one won't move, so you can just use the same algorithm on this side to fix the other ones, which it did just now, as you can see. Now that this is done, you need to find the corner which is found in its correct position, which is this. Now, let's say now in a situation where you find one like where none of them are. So let's assume that none of them are. So this is what happens. Let's say we're starting from this. Now, the algorithm that I'm going to do will keep these stationary but cycle these three. So you use it's the same algorithm as the one we use on a 3x3 for the beginner's method, which is just cycling corners, as you can see. Now let's say I want to move this one there in its correct position. As you can see, it's in its correct position now. But because this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, I don't know why I had to count that, but yeah, why it has 5 sides, what you do is, you don't just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but rather you make double moves, so twice, and then twice back, and then twice back again, to ensure that they do get cycled. So now let's start. So let's see what we want to do. We want to bring this, for example, to here. Now what you do is, but when you do this algorithm, it moves this here and then affects the others whilst not affecting these two. So what we can do is we can move this here, and once it goes there, we can move it from here to here. So let's start with the algorithm by moving this to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then double again, as you can see, and then double back. And as you can see, it's moved here. Now we can do this, take it here, by setting this to be our fixed position, and these two are unchanged now. So you do it again, and yeah, now it's here. So, and this is also here. So now these two are fixed. And since the algorithm only keeps two fixed, you make it such that the two correct ones are the ones that are fixed. So you rotate the cube around to make these two here, and you just use the same algorithm to cycle these, and so that they all fall in their correct positions, which you see, as you can see, they haven't yet. So you do it one more time, and they should, I believe, fall in the correct position. Yes, as you can see. Now what you do is you use the same 3x3 algorithm to permute the corners, and yeah, this is the beginner's method, I guess, for solving the Megaminx. And yeah, now I'm gonna be releasing more videos soon, so yeah, thank you, and subscribe. Done.